Hello, everyone. This is Eileen, and this is a general reading. So, some of these cards may resonate with you, while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So, let's see the cards you have this evening. You've got Strength, Prince of Swords, the Sun, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, and the Empress. So it's a good combination of cards here. So let's see. Okay. Oh, hi, Phenomenal. Nice to see you here. Okay, the Strength card. This is my favorite card in this deck. I just love this imagery here. The Strength card is showing that you're coming out strong at this time, and you're going to keep whatever you have been going through in the past up until recently. It's like it's just made you stronger. You're wiser, you're stronger, you're moving forward, moving ahead. And you might even be, if there were times you were feeling kind of fearful about your life or your future, or uneasy about things, or not knowing where your life was headed or whatever, it's like you're in a much stronger, more confident, more calmer position now, where you've kind of got a pretty good picture of things, a pretty good image of things. So you're aware. You have this inner awareness that you are on your path now. Oh, hi, Rosario. Hi, Erica. Good evening. Nice to see you here. So this is a very good omen. This is a major arcana card. And you've got the number 8, which is a good money number. She's got an 8 which is also an infinity symbol right across the front of her body. But this is showing great strength that you have now within you, around you. You have a lot of good, strong support in the spiritual community, in the spiritual world. A combination of from your guardian angels, your relatives in the spirit world, loved ones in the spirit world, the heavens above. But not only that, the nature spirit. See, she's out in nature, out in the woods at nighttime. The crescent moon and the stars in back of her. Just a beautiful image. And it's like you have so much protection around you. Plus, you have become a strong person within yourself. So altogether, you're very balanced here, very balanced, secure, confident, moving forward. And then let's see, you've got the Prince of Swords. And the Prince of Swords, now this could signify someone who is currently around you or could be around you in the near future that might be impulsive. They might have a bit of a temper, be kind of temperamental when you least expect it. They might come across very friendly a lot of the time, and then all of a sudden they um, react in a negative way, almost overreacting in a negative way about something that's nothing. That to you is just part of maybe some typical conversation or something going on, whether this is in your workplace or in your personal life. So this is someone that you might choose not even to interact with as much as you have, like as little as possible, kind of that sort of thing. Almost like, they're pleasant a lot of the time, but then here and there you see this other side to their temperament, their personality, and it causes you to want to stay surface level with them and not spend too much time with them, or associating or confiding in them or telling them your business and that sort of thing. So that energy might apply to some and not others. I am feeling it doesn't apply to everybody, certain people. But this person just looks like it's someone not to trust in general. I'm getting, don't give them your personal information unless it's required in some way, because they could be careless with it. They can even be, if they get angry about something, they might be vindictive and use your information against you, or go spread your business to others, or that sort of thing. maybe even try to make you look bad for some reason or for no reason. Yeah, so that might be specific for certain individuals, and others of you may not even have that energy around you. You've got the Sun card, another wonderful major arcana card. The Sun is shining upon you. Oh, there's Maurice. Hi, Maurice. And so, oh, thank you, Rosario. Thank you so much for the PayPal. So, yeah, the Sun. This is another wonderful major arcana card. And the Sun is just one of the best cards, if not the best card to get in the deck. It's shining upon all of your activities at that time. Oh, and I believe today is the spring equinox, which is signifying new beginnings, which, the first day of, I think the first day of spring may have been yesterday, the 19th, and I believe today's the spring equinox, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. It's right around this time, which is all about new beginnings, planting your seeds, a fresh start, just fresh perspective, fresh new attitudes, fresh start going forward here. And you're going forward in a stronger position than you were before, in a more confident, secure, calmer position than you were before. It's almost like, what I'm getting, that for a number of you, if you've had negative people around you that you felt like were distracting you, upsetting you, throwing you off track, slowing you down in one way or another, you're kind of, a lot of that's falling by the wayside now. That's what I'm getting. Now, for some of you, you still have it around you, but for a number of you, a lot of those negative energy people are kind of getting out of your way. It's just, I think it's the timing. I think it's your protection. It's what you've been through and the strength you've developed inside of yourself, all combined to be putting up kind of a barrier around you, if that makes sense, where those types of people are sort of kind of staying clear of you all going forward here. In general, for some, maybe not, but some incidents may occur here and there. But overall, I'm getting a pretty good picture, like what I was talking about with that Prince of Swords character there. But overall, I'm getting that kind of a general feeling here. So the Sun is shining upon all of your new beginnings, your life, healing, providing lots of healing for you, whether it's in the financial situation, your health, your frame of mind, your confidence, just lighting your way, lighting your path, providing healing, providing guidance, and help and give you that extra energy that you need to get moving forward now that we are into the spring season here anyway in the what do you call ourselves, the northern hemisphere. Are we in the north? Is the U.S. the northern hemisphere? And I think South America is considered this, or somewhere down there below the equator is the southern hemisphere. And I know it's flipped if you're down in maybe in some places in South America or Australia or something like that, if I'm getting my geography correct. You've got the 10, and school me, anyone, if I'm saying that incorrectly. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here, and all about prosperity, success, money. They depict a couple with kids and a beautiful castle in the background, and all these flowers and coins, the pentacles, and everything surrounding them. The key, see the big key right there under them. The key to your happiness, the key to a happy home. You now have the key to a happy home coming up all around this time, whether you're involved with someone or not. But it is a good indicator for some of you that you could be meeting a wonderful counterpart that will bring you much happiness and love into your life and start a whole new home life with someone, or a new relationship, just a new way of life that brings you so much happiness and joy and magic and beauty and just everything that you could want, it's like keys to your happy home and home life. But for those of you who don't necessarily meet anyone, it's showing that you're still going to be happy in your home, in your environment. You're going to have money. Things are going to be going well for you, because you don't have to be with someone to be happy. We each have the responsibility of making our own happiness. We each have to make ourselves happy and then attract another person who has made themselves happy, because no one can really reach inside of you and make you happy if you're not happy inside. I mean, you can be happy in a new relationship, and then once the newness wears off, if you're not a happy person, you're not going to be a happy person again. So it's important to make yourself happy first, and then attract what you are. You attract, then you'll attract another happy person who's worked on themselves and gotten their self together, and so you both complement each other, and then you can really have a wonderful love relationship. You've got 10 of wands, and this is showing kind of the ending of some tough times, challenges, carrying those heavy burdens on your shoulders. But you've been very strong. Look at the big brown bear there. Bear's very strong, right? Look at those nails. Looks like the big bear gets a manicure or something. They don't look raggedy or anything. So the 10 of wands, this is showing big time strength, endurance. You have endured a lot, even at times when you felt exhausted or upset or heartbroken or whatever it was. You kept pressing forward and using your inner strength and determination. And because you were doing for yourself and being strong and getting back up, you got plenty of help from heaven, from your angels, from your loved ones in the spirit world, but especially I totally believe God helps those who help themselves. If we really put out our best efforts and we're really doing the best we can, we get help from heaven, help from the universe. Our angels are there with us. It's like everybody's kind of on board. So, and that's what I'm getting here, that you've worked hard, you've been through a lot at times. Hell just came to my mind. Like some people felt like they were going through hell. Um, and heavy burdens, but you just kept plowing through. But it's made you very strong. Look at that strong bear. It's not like you're weak, but it looks like you've coming to the end of these burdens. But you're very strong as a result of it. And right under that strength card, kind of backing that concept up, you've got Ace of Cups. This is about love, true love coming into your life. So, again, for some of you, you're going to cross paths with someone I believe that you were very close to in a previous lifetime. So look at how the big goblet is just overflowing there, and you've got see that link, that light coming from heaven, and the angel wings there, and the beautiful rainbow and the stars. This is all about something that's just heaven sent to you, true love being heaven sent. So, for a number of you, you're going to cross paths with someone you were very close to in a previous lifetime. And it will be simple, it will be real, just basic and real. It won't be any, kind of like when you're just being your natural self from your heart and soul, not trying to impress anyone, just coming from your heart and soul, being who you are. It's like two of you the same way, just being real, down to earth, from your heart and soul. Nobody trying to impress anybody or put on an act or put on a show or, brag or any of that kind of stuff. It's just real. It just clicks. It's like the two of you just feel so real together, like you've known each other for a long time, because you have. You were together in a previous lifetime, and it was very close and very real then. So the two of you just totally relate to one another. You think a lot alike, I'm sure you each have your own personalities and all, but you do think a lot along the same lines. So you're totally on the same page. Like if one person starts talking about something or describing something or maybe making a plan for something, the other person's pretty much on the same page, or they might be adding to it or helping you elaborate. But I mean, it's all good. It all just blends together really well. So, and again, for those of you that don't get together with a partner or a love interest or something, this is showing you having yourself so filled with love, your own heart so filled with love, because you love yourself. You are spreading love and radiating love and healing energy out into the universe. You are finding ways to bring happiness to yourself, to have joy in your life, to enjoy small moments because it's a lot of small moments that add up into a lot of big stuff. It's like it brings you happiness if you have many little things that make you smile or make you happy or make you feel joyful. It all adds up to a lot rather than someone who's always griping or nothing's ever good enough or nothing's, some people just seem to look at the world like everything's so dull. So, and then others can find happiness and joy on this, just the smallest little, sweetest little things. So, and that's what will help give you a happy, fulfilling life. Because the universe will keep providing more and more and more. The more you find to enjoy and feel joyful about, the more the universe will keep putting more in front of you to feel happy about. You got the King of Wands here, and the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And so, King of Wands is someone who has worked very hard to get what he has, to get where he is. And this could be a male or a female energy too. But it's a very strong figure, someone who really has worked for everything they have. And they live well, but they're exhausted a lot of times because a lot of times this King of Wands is a bit of a workaholic. And so, a lot of times, the King of Wands, even when they're resting for a little while, they've been working real hard. They have that in their recent memory because they were just working very hard, and they know right in front of them they still have a whole lot more work to do. So the King of Wands can tend to be a bit of a workaholic. The King of Wands likes to have fun and likes to have more free time, but a lot of times this King of Wands takes care of responsibilities first, and it seems like a lot of times it may not give much time just to have a lot of fun. So this could be one of you. This could be part of who you are and who you've been, or who your energy going forward because you want to accomplish a lot of things or you have a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, this could represent a potential love interest, romantic interest. This could be someone who, if so, I feel like this King of Wands was in a serious relationship in the past, but it may have been a ways ago. It may have been a while back, not anytime recently. This King of Wands has gotten a little fed up with different people that they've come across, like for romance, and found out they're not who they pretend to be. That's what I'm getting from whoever this is, this King of Wands. That maybe they started seeing someone and they were putting on a little show, a little act, and acting all this way or that way to impress the King of Wands. And as this person got to know that person, they started feeling like that it was just a facade. That this person is not who they were pretending to be. It was they're shallow or they don't have it together, or they maybe right out lied about things. And so the King of Wands just said, I don't need to bother with this, and just kept going, just moved on. So this person has focused very heavily on their work, but I feel like they could be very true to someone if they found someone who has a good work ethic like themselves, that is real and sincere and honest, and just, because this is a hardworking person. So they appreciate another person who's hardworking, not that they expect someone to be a workaholic, but just that has a good work ethic, that's not lazy or not looking for someone just to carry them along or something like that. They would appreciate an equal. That's what I'm getting, an equal partner for love and romance. You've got the Empress card. So for a lot of you, this is what you're moving into as time goes by. You're moving into an Empress position. I love this card. I love these images here, sitting out in nature. The trees, got a star over her head, all the animals, the creatures, the plants and flowers. Just beautiful imagery. So this is like the epitome of success after working and developing maybe your business, your craft, your career, whatever it is. You've been working on your life. That's what this is showing, that you're moving into. Maybe you're aspiring to be that way now, but this is who you are inside. I've got to get a drink of water. Hold on just a second. Let me get my water. I'm thirsty. My throat gets dry after talking so much. Okay. Okay, let's see. So with this Empress, I feel like if this is what you're working towards, getting into this Empress position, when you finally get there, because you're on the way, that's where you're going if you haven't gotten there yet. Because this is maintaining a good balance in your life, being prosperous, having the money you need, having that cushion, that financial cushion, um, feeling happy inside of, feeling fulfilled inside of yourself. Like you've planted your seeds, you've brought them to fruition. Things are working out well for you. They have been working out well because you have worked hard to get wherever you are. And for some of you, this could even represent a pregnancy. If you're in that age bracket that you might be looking to get pregnant, it does. For some of you, it could mean a pregnancy. So, but otherwise, it's planting your seeds and bringing them to fruition. Not only that, it could be birthing a business, birthing a career, birthing a lifestyle that makes you happy, that brings you joy and contentment and security. And when you finally get there, what I'm getting here is that you're going to feel burdens have been lifted from your shoulders. I'm feeling for a number of you that you're going to be putting in a lot of work on behalf of yourself, your career, your business, your life, whatever it is you're striving to get, to have, to attain, to have for yourself so you can be peaceful and happy and prosperous. And before you actually get to this Empress place, it's like you're so accustomed to working hard and putting out a lot of effort. You know what I'm getting? Some things are going to start coming easily for you at some point. Not now. Now is the time you got to work and keep putting out that effort, even though you've been working hard. You won't have as many disappointments, it looks like. It looks like more successes and less disappointments. I mean, we all have disappointments and challenges along the way. That's part of life. But overall, more successes than failures and disappointments, okay? They outweigh the bad stuff. But when you finally get to that really secure position, I feel like after working really hard, it feels like something kicks in, like really big for you from the universe, from the heavens above, your angels that have been working on your behalf. I feel like something somehow gives you a big break and makes it easier, a lot easier than you were expecting to get to this place. That's what I'm feeling like. But it's after a lot of work and effort. Um, and you're still expecting a lot more work and effort, and then it's like something changes and transitions, and all of a sudden you're sliding along smoothly, and things are falling into place easier. It's like magic. It's like, well, what happened? You feel burdens being lifted because things start coming together easier. Kind of like if you've been working on a big project and you just worked and worked and worked, and maybe you get 2/3 of it done, and maybe that last 1/3 or 1/4 all of a sudden gets a lot easier and just starts coming together easier. It's almost that kind of feeling I'm getting here. So, okay, thank you all for your PayPal donations. I do appreciate them. Oh, let me get you your yeah, so this is a good reading here. I like the messages and the trends going on here. Very positive. Great reading also for the spring equinox, a time of new beginnings, planting your seeds, moving forward with positive anticipation here and plans. Okay, and so your oracle cards, you've got Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Okay, and then you've got leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I love that. That's a great message. And then you've got bear spirit healing. Oh, you got the bear again. Look, the bear here, the big brown bear, and the big brown bear there. Look how soft. Oh, I love that big brown bear, so cuddly. So healing energy here. So what this is telling me is after whatever struggles, pain, heartache, disappointments, that it's time for healing now. You're coming into a time of healing. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then you've got Two of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent from multitasking. There you go. That's, being organized, multitasking, so you can be skipping along and accomplishing these things you need to accomplish for your life. You've got Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. That's a great message. Okay, so that's all your messages for the general reading. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you, everybody. There's Cyber. Oh, thanks. Okay, Cyber. I'm gonna make a note of all the donations. I thank you all so much, and in the order that oh, Patricia said she agrees 100% on when she was listening to the reading. Okay. Oh, okay, Maurice. Let me go and get let me Diamond says spring fever, love the weather. Then I know. I might have a chance to reapply. Oh, great, Maurice. Okay. Oh, Rosario says she loves spring. Me too. Okay, all right. Let me. Okay, everybody. I'm going to make a note of the order everybody made a donation in. Okay, and do them in that order. So let me work on that. Getting a list here. Maria, is that you, Smitty? I'm trying to remember who Maria is. Okay, let's see, because it looks like you're first in line here. If that's the order they're in, I think that is. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Oh, no, it's the other way around. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it is. It is. That's the order starting at the top. Okay, let me write these down. And Maria, identify yourself. I'm wondering if that's you, Smitty. I can't remember who Maria is. So identify yourself, please. While I'm making a list here. Okay, so Maria will be first. And then who's second here? Maurice. Maurice, you're second. I think this pen's running out of ink. I got to get another pen here. Let me switch pens. That one's running out of ink. Okay, that's Maurice's second in line. And then Ursula. Wait, is Ursula you, Smitty? I think Ursula is you, Smitty, now. Oh, yeah, because your last name. Okay, I think that's Ursula is you, Smitty. Okay, you're next after Maurice. Okay, and then, wait. Okay, who is, I see a $5 donation here. Ramir, Zalisa, who is that, please? Identify yourself so I know who you are. Because I don't know if that's how you spelled if you put your name like that on the thing. I don't think you did. I mean, I don't know. I was just glancing at everything. So please identify yourself. Okay. And then who's next after that? Okay, Valicia. Okay, let's see if there's more here. Okay, and that's the end of the line right there. Okay, so let me get back to my page here. All right, and I don't see any of the other kind, the chat type. I'm so grateful everybody used PayPal. Wow. Oh, no, we do have some of these. Okay, we got Katie. All right, let me make a list of these. Katie K. Yes, Cyber is Felicia. That's what I thought. Okay. Katie. Okay. I'm still writing everybody, and then I'll start with the shuffling cards for everybody. Andrea, thank you, Andrea. Oh, okay, Maria. Rosaria, I'm sorry. Let me make a note of that. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Thank you, Rosario. There. Okay. Okay. I'm still scrolling to get all the information here. Alisa. Alisa, are you? Oh, are you Zelisa? Ramir? Is that you, Alisa? I guess that is you. Okay. Okay. Let me write this down. Zelisa is Elisa. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Oh, yeah, Elisa, I can. I'll see your question. Okay. And I saw where somebody else just said they sent one. Rosemary White. I sent a PayPal. Oh, did you just do that? I'm seeing it was just 16 seconds ago. Let me switch back. Maybe it's there right now. Let's see. That's probably there. Let me get back over to that screen, please. Okay. I see it. Rosemere. Okay. And that. Okay. All right. Now let me get busy with the order. Everybody was in. Okay. Oh, Natasha. That's a new one. Natasha. Okay, Natasha. Okay. Let me see how it goes, Diamond, because I have quite a few people that did make a donation. Okay. But I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. So by any chance, Diamond, unless it's something really fast, hopefully I'll be here tomorrow too. Okay. So let me start from the beginning. It's going to be Rosario is first right now. So let me go back up, scroll up here. Let me get way back up here. So it's Rosario, it's Maurice, Ursula, Elisa, Cyber, which is Felicia, Katie K, Andrea, Ramir, Rosemere White, and Natasha. That's the order everybody's in. Okay. Let's see. Let me get up here. Okay. So first Rosario. Okay. Oh, let me post a thank you for Rosario. Okay. I have to go turn a fan on. I'm feeling hot in here right now. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. Okay. And thank you so much, Rosario. Thanks to everyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Let's go back, scroll back up so I can read Rosario's question. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have a friend, Radhika, whose son is friends with my son. She is going through an awful divorce with a bad man who is demanding more than 50% of their property, even though he has hired escorts multiple times. Just wanted to see how it will go next week. I'll shuffle some cards, but I am feeling like this guy, this husband of hers she's divorcing, I kind of feel like he's going to sabotage himself somehow. Hopefully she has a good attorney who is able to furnish as much information against him as is legally possible, because I am feeling like I mean, does she have proof of any of that? Also, if it's a state that, it's, what do they call it? Do they call it community property? Like California, everybody gets everything no matter what, or something, is my impression. Everybody gets half and half or something. Um, I don't know. I'm feeling her husband sabotaging himself. That's what I feel like he's got anger issues too. He's so arrogant. He's got a lot of anger issues. I'm wondering if somehow, I don't know if she's got any proof of that she can furnish, that they can furnish in court against him. I do feel he's got anger issues, and he kind of, um, it just feels like a lot of his character is going to be coming out somehow. I don't know if somehow it'll be coming out in court. I hope she does have a lot of good dirt on him that her attorney can use, because the attorney might say, well, I can't use this, I can't use that, and a whole bunch of it he may not be able to use. Um, but let me shuffle some cards for you. But first, I want to go turn a fan on, Rosario. Hold on just a second, okay? But yeah, I'm feeling like he makes a big fuss. He's very arrogant. That's what I'm getting with him. And I feel like she's very protected. I am getting that, Rosario. She's very protected. She is a modest, humble person. She's not greedy. She's a good quality, nice lady. Okay? Good quality woman. She has had to deal with a lot with him. A lot. He feels like he's verbally abusive. I don't know if he's been physically abusive. He's capable of it because he's got a temper, I feel like. But he's been verbally abusive. He has hurt her self esteem. He has always wanted her to be under his thumb and to keep her like in a corner, like on the defense, like she better not argue or she better not say, whatever. She's very smart and has put up with stuff that I don't know how long she's been with him, but it just feels like it's been such a difficult situation for her, and very angry. I'm just looking at your comments now. I don't think she ought to let him take it all. No. To give him a better offer so that he's eased up. People like that, Rosario, you can never please them. She could give him everything, including even all the clothes out of her closet to give to his next, you know what, his next lady friend. Um, and he still wouldn't be satisfied. No, no, she shouldn't have done that. I feel like it was a mistake. Did she say that to him, or it was through her lawyer who gave the message to his lawyer? Because she needs to retract that. He has beat her down emotionally, psychologically so much that she feels like she's in a weak position because he has hurt her self-esteem so bad. I'm just getting this image of her kind of like backed against a wall through the lawyer. I think that should be retracted. I think that's big time mistake. She will never be able to give him enough to shut him up or stop him from being the way he is. She could win the lottery and go turn over 90% of it, and he'd be saying, "Where's the other 10%? You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything but crumbs." No, no, that was a bad move on her part, but I think she is he's hurt her self-esteem so bad. It's like, she feels too weak to fight because I'm seeing this image of him losing his temper when, she lived with him. And I just see her almost my image is she's standing against a wall, or over by the corner or against a wall and feeling so small, like she's like a little mouse. And he's throwing a temper tantrum and cursing and yelling and coming across real strong and arrogant and angry. Exactly, exactly. You gotta shake her up. You gotta tell her to wake up. You can't go no, 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 no. She's sending the wrong message into the universe being that way. She's giving a wrong example to her son, to her own son. There's a potential that her son could end up growing up and being like him and doing the same thing to women. No, she's gotta step it up. She needs to step it up. She really does. I know it's difficult when you're dealing with someone like that. There's probably fear involved, her own safety and her son and one thing or another. But people like that, you got to show them a brick wall, or you got to show them a slam door in their face. They've got to somebody's got to stand up to them, and sometimes just standing your ground, legally standing your ground. And also, if he ever did try to come near her, call the police, get a what do they call it, a restraining order, have cameras to back up anything. That's what I would tend to do. But I understand, I know she's been brainwashed and had her self-esteem lowered really bad, Rosario. That's what I'm seeing. She's Indian and their culture is really hard. Oh, so it might be more difficult for her to stand up for herself if that's the culture that they let the man, boss them around or something. Um, I mean, even in America, a lot of women do that too. It's just wrong. It's wrong, wrong, wrong. So, but I feel for her. I mean, she needs to get strong. She really needs to get the strength. He'll keep walking on her um, continually. I mean, unless who knows, maybe she'll go and marry some man who's real strong and confident, and he'll protect her or something. But she shouldn't want to depend on that. You need to feel like you can be strong. You can get the law involved if you're feeling fearful of someone causing you harm or your son harm or whatever, and call the police on them and have cameras recording everything to prove what's going on, what the man's doing. It's a big mistake what she did. It's a big mistake. She's already in the weak position because he pounded away at her with his temper and his arrogance and all that for however long they've been together. But she feels weak. She feels too weak to fight. And that's the bad thing right there. It's too bad she doesn't have someone, even her own lawyer, being really strong on her behalf. And maybe the lawyer wants to be strong on her behalf. And she's going, no, 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 I don't want to cause trouble. But I mean, that's the very moment you got to put your foot down and say, I'm a peace loving person, but no, I'm not being taken advantage of. I want what's rightfully mine. And if this person thinks they're going to come over and intimidate me or threaten me, I will call the police on them and let them tell their story to the police. I'll just be waving goodbye as they're putting the police car and get a restraining order, whatever. You got to treat people like that. You got to let them know when you know what kind of character it is, you got to be prepared to do stuff like that, you know. And she's been with him so many years. She knows all about him. She knows what he's up to. She knows what he's capable of, which means she's should be better prepared than someone who would have been caught off guard, you know. So if I'd been with someone like that, I would have all the cameras up. I would already have, you know, I would already have a plan in mind for what I would do if that person tried to come towards me and threaten me in any way to make sure they understood, no, that's not allowed. So I think it is a big mistake, just like you do, Rosario. And I can shuffle some cards for you, but she does look like she's got herself there. She's in the weak position. I feel like something's going to be awarded to her, but and I do feel like she is protected. She's got angels around her protecting her. She's a sweet, kind person. I feel like she will be fine going forward, but she really needs to build up her own self-esteem. That's what I'm getting big time, Rosario, big time. She needs to work on building her confidence, her self esteem. I really believe she should retract that offer through the attorney and say she changed her mind. I mean, you know, I've seen things in the news where somebody will well, I see it in the movies, you know, if you're watching different movies where somebody will confess to something and then their attorney will come along and say, no, 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 we're retracting that. So, so in my mind, I'm thinking the attorney can retract it if nothing was signed yet and say, no, there was a miscommunication. If nothing has been put in on paper and given to them, it was just verbally done. The attorney can say, oh, no, mistake there. It was a miscommunication. Um, we were talking about it, and she realized that was she was offering more than she could. That was fair, and that was just a big miscommunication. This is what we're offering. We're offering something that's very fair, which might be half and half, or however that's supposed to work. So, and the truth is, I don't think it would be a terrible thing when they go to court, even if the attorney mentioned that he had been so verbally abusive to her, and if he was physically abusive, I'd want that brought up too if it was possible. Um, you know, without any proof. I don't know. She'll be okay. She will be okay with what she has, but she is settling for less. She looks like she's just going to be happy just to be peaceful, just to have her peace. I mean, it's going to be difficult for her, but she doesn't want any more trouble. That's what I'm getting. She's like a little mouse, just not wanting any trouble. And I mean, I can understand this, but you and I both feel different about it, Rosario. Like, it's not right, it's wrong, but I can understand it where the person just feels like I've had enough, let him take more, but it is a wrong decision on her part. She should be getting whatever she deserves, whatever is legally correct for her to be getting. She should be getting it and just being firm and being closed off to him. But she just, you know, this whole thing psychologically beat her down so much. And she may have been kind of a mild, passive kind of person anyway. I got to drink more water. But Rosario, I do believe she's going to be living her life much more peacefully going forward. I'm getting that. And she does have protection around her. She has like angels around her protecting her, her loved ones. She will be okay going forward, but you know, not as much money in her bank account as she should have because she did not want to step out on that limb. She feels like she's stepping out on a limb that it's going to cause more trouble, but she needs to try not to have any more to do with them than what she absolutely has to. Okay. Thank you, Rosario. Thanks so much for your donation too. Yeah. But I would really advise her to get back on the phone with that attorney right away and have him retract it if she didn't sign anything. If she did not sign her name to that offer and was just a verbal offer, I would call that attorney first thing in the morning and say, retract it. I was just having a moment of weakness. It's not fair to me. I should get whatever legally I'm supposed to get. And if he doesn't like it, that's too bad. There's nothing I could ever do that would please him. Nothing will ever be enough for that man. You know that, Rosario. Nothing will ever be enough. So let him just get what he deserves. And hopefully he'll just be all aggravated. They're trying to settle out of court. Whew, they're better off in front of a judge and letting the judge probably, but path will change. The next meeting is 26th. Only if she tells him to retract it. She has to be firm, though. She can't be going back and forth out of fear. No, you can't. You know, it's when you're backed into a corner that you got to come out fighting. You have to. And you have to be ready to get the law involved to protect yourself if you have to from that person. Very naive. Yeah, I agree. But, you know, oh, my description was spot on. Yeah, I was seeing the images of it. He's claiming her of parental alienation to make her look bad. Well, she needs to put as much as she possibly can about who he really is out there. Okay, Rosario, thank you so much again, and just tell her she ought to talk to her attorney and retract that and get just what's rightfully hers, what's fair. But she may not be willing to do that. I feel like she feels like that's too much of a stretch, and she feels like she doesn't have a right to. That's what I'm seeing in her. She feels like she feels very modest, very humble, like she's got to settle for less and be happy with that. I feel like she may have grown up that way, Rosario. That's what I feel like. So, but she's protected. Okay, she is protected. She'll be okay, even if she's on a tighter budget than she should have been. Okay, so now I believe Maurice is next. And thanks again, Rosario. Okay, Maurice. Let me thank Maurice. Maurice, you're still there. I hope you didn't fall asleep waiting for me to get to you. Oh, and if anyone gets tired of waiting on your reading, who made a donation, you can always go back, watch the video, and listen to my answer for your question then. Okay, just make sure your question is there so I can go ahead and address it if you feel like you're running out of time and you got to go or whatever. Okay, so let me thank Maurice now. Okay, let's see. And then I want to post that. I want to get into Maurice's question. Yeah, if anybody does have to go and you made a donation, make sure your question is there, okay? Because I'll answer it, and then you can just go and listen to it later. Let's see. Okay. All right. Now let me scroll back up and let me get Maurice's question here. Okay. And you're welcome. Thank you, Rosario. All right. I'm scrolling back up to Maurice. I think Maurice wrote a couple of things, so I want to start from the beginning and see what Maurice was saying. Okay. Maurice says, I have some curious opportunity at my job at the post office. I mentioned to you that I tried for a promotion in 2 positions. Today, my manager informed me and my coworkers that the post office is seeking to fill positions in other areas. I might have a chance to reapply. Oh, that sounds good, Maurice. What does the card see in my chances to get a second chance at this promotion? I sent a PayPal. Yes, and thank you so much for your PayPal donation. Wow, Maurice. You know what? It's kind of like Maurice. Luck is just kind of on your side nowadays. You know, things are just kind of flowing for you. So I feel like this is like a fortunate time for you. It's a lucky time. And you said today, your manager at the post office told you about this. And today is the spring equinox, which is all about new beginnings, planting your seeds, watching them grow. Oh, I was going to go turn on the fan and I totally forgot about it. Hold on, Maurice. I got to go turn my fan on over here. instead. Maybe I got water or something. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Maurice, I just feel like good luck is in the air for you. New beginnings. Um, and today was great timing for your manager to announce that to you all because it's the spring equinox, start of new things, new beginnings, bright new beginnings. Look, you got the 9 of Cups, a wish come true, celebrating your prosperity, your abundance, feeling happy in your home, and just feeling this a sense of joyfulness and happiness and your energy and just overall frame of mind improving, overall well-being, your well-being being much nicer and much better, almost like completely different from what you may have been feeling after you were feeling all this 10 of Swords, like really things being difficult. But it's like you moved on from those difficult times with that 8 of Cups. Let me go ahead and shuffle some more cards for you, Maurice. But my overall image is very positive of you having a very clear chance of getting one of those new positions that's opening up. It looks bright and clear, like there's nothing in your way, Maurice. That's the image I'm seeing. There's nothing in your way. It's clear. It's open. So that's a very good image. It's a very good sign. That's telling me you have a very good chance of getting one of those positions. And I mean, if it's a couple of them, I feel like you could get one or the other. It feels like, oh, there's one that's shining a little brighter than the other. One of them might be a little more the pick of the litter there that you could end up getting. Yeah, that you're qualified for and that you would enjoy. Yeah, one of them, I mean, if it's 2 positions, whatever it is, I feel like one of them you would really shine and really enjoy it a lot. So you might know yourself, whatever those positions are, which one you think you would be happier with. And I'm feeling like you could end up getting that one. Let me get a drink of my water again. Okay, let's see. Let me do a little more shuffling for you, Maurice. Second chance at this promotion. Yeah, I feel good about it. It looks good. It just feels good. It looks good and it feels good. Even looking at your question, I just get open, clear, nothing blocking your way. Yeah, it just feels like you got luck on your side. Prosperity is circulating around you now, Maurice. Things have really taken a turn for the better. 8 of Pentacles. You see that? You're putting your time, your energy, your attention into laying a solid financial foundation for yourself. You're absorbing a lot of information. You're just focusing. You're very detail oriented. You're doing very good quality work. And this is really going to be paying off for you going forward. And this card keeps coming up for you here. Page of Pentacles. This is about getting good news about your money, your business, your job, receiving some kind of good news. See that big pentacle he's carrying? Like, let me shuffle a little more for you. Let's see. Okay. You've got 7 of Pentacles. You're going to be saving your money, planting your seeds, watching them, waiting for them to come to fruition. You've gained a lot of wisdom over this time with this Hermit card and your inner guidance. I feel like you've got heavenly guidance moving you forward, Maurice. So it's like there's a lot of wisdom here from previous lifetimes and that you've gained over this lifetime. And you've got an inner guidance system that's guiding you along your way. Even if you're moving slowly, it's like slowly but surely you're making it along your path in the way that you're supposed to. You're going in the right direction for your life. Let's see. You've worked very hard. You've been working very hard with this Nine of Wands. People know this about you, Maurice. They know you work very hard. You're very strong and capable, and you just keep moving forward with a lot of strength. And people see this from around that are around you, your higher ups, your coworkers, whatever. They know this about you. You've got the Ace of Wands, great new beginnings for you with your money, business, career. So this is given a very good image here of your chances of getting one of those. But I just feel like it's all clear and open for you. Look, Knight of Pentacles, you're making progress slowly but surely. And then you've got the Fool, unexpected opportunities coming into your life. Yeah, Maurice, I feel like based on, but it's just my feelings, and then the cards are backing it up. Nine of Pentacles, success, prosperity, being grateful for all the good you have, enjoying all your pentacles, enjoying maybe spending some time in nature and in your home, enjoying your home, being happy in your home, and feeling very prosperous. Yeah, Maurice, I mean, like I said, my feeling, my images I got just looking at your question tell me, yeah, you've got luck circulating around you right now. You've got prosperity. Everything's wide open for you right now. I just don't get any blocks. I don't get heaviness nothing holding you back. It's like you've come out into the clear, even if you've still been working hard with that Nine of Wands. You've got a lot of open air all around you and prosperity circulating around you now, Maurice. So I say your chances are pretty good. Yeah, so study. If you got to study a book or practice, whatever you got to do whatever you have to, but keep picturing yourself getting one of those jobs, okay, and enjoying yourself, feeling better about your work. Just keep picturing yourself being in one of those positions. I'm feeling one in particular is more that you would be more partial to, that you would enjoy a lot better, but they would each be good. One just feels more enjoyable, is what I'm getting. Okay. So, yeah, just keep picturing it for yourself, expecting it, and apply if you get to study or anything like that. Do whatever you need to do to prepare. So, oh, thank you, Maurice. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, Maurice. That's what I got there for you. So, just we go on to the next one because a lot of people. Huh. I just picked an oracle card. You've got Angel Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. This keeps coming out for you, Maurice, one way or another. You've got someone special, even though you're focusing on your work. And this is Angel Answers card. Look, Maurice, if you believe, keep picturing that good outcome. Just feel like it's yours. Okay. You're welcome, Maurice. Thank you. Okay, let me see who's next. That's you, Smitty. Let me scroll back up. Oh, okay. You. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to put Ursula. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling that right, but I'm just going to put Ursula. Okay, thanks, Ursula, for your. Let's see. Okay, let me go find your question now. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess I was about to spell you, Smitty, right? Okay, let me go back. I'm looking for your question now, Ursula, you, Smitty. Let's see. I gotta scroll back up here now. Okay. I have been through a lot in the last couple of weeks. Any cards for me to continue to push forward? Right off the bat, let me pick some cards up here and get them out of the way. Ursula, I feel like you are a very strong willed, strong character. Okay. So, yeah, you have your challenges that life has thrown at you. I feel like you've had a lot of challenges that life has thrown at you over your lifetime, probably or over a number of years, if not your entire life. That's what I'm getting just right off the bat, just looking at your question, Ursula. That, and you know, the phrase or saying that comes to my mind that I've heard before is that God won't put anything on your shoulders that you can't handle, and that comes to my mind. It's like God and your angels and the heavens above know you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of clarity, you have good mental clarity, you're intelligent, you can you're good at looking within. You know, you can see the big picture on the outside, but you're good at looking within. I feel like you look inside of yourself and you try to make sure you're on the right track, on the right path. And you're very strong and steady. That's what I get. You have a strong, steady character, and you're going to just keep getting through any kind of challenges that are thrown at you. I do feel you have some kind of a, um, you know what I'm seeing here, Ursula, is something about negative energies, maybe from other people that don't like your shine, your brightness. And they may have sent out some negative energy your way. And you know, there's a lot of negative entities and energies that are more devilly, you know, in the spirit world that uh, they don't want us to shine. Okay, simple as that. And they will try to interfere with your happiness on some level or not. But they can't succeed because, you know, it's just good uh, is stronger than evil, and they cannot succeed. You're too strong. Look at that. You got the Empress card, Ursula. This is who you are, because that's what I'm getting. You've got a whole lot more going for you than you might even always be thinking about. Because sometimes tough times make you feel like you're in a weak position, and sometimes you're not in as strong a position as others. But you're the type that's going to keep rising back up and doing well. You're just going to stay steady and keep moving along. And so, this Emperor's card, this is what is embodying who you are, having it together, being prosperous, successful, you know, planting your seeds, bringing them to fruition, having good balance in your life, not being a workaholic, but, you know, managing to balance your time between your work, your you know, recreational activities, your private time, your rest, whatever you're in, whatever you enjoy doing. Also, if you enjoy any kind of crafts or cooking or whatever, having a good balance in your life and feeling comfortable and doing well. This is who you are. And you're going to get, if you don't feel like you've been there lately, you will rise back up to this because this is what's in your spirit. And so, whoever, whatever, ever tries to throw you off track, it won't last. You're always going to be continuing back on your path because I do feel you are being divinely guided. You were giving a lot of strength and a lot of inner wisdom, inner strength. Even if you don't come across that way to people, you might just come across as a little more low key or kind of average and kind of, you know, just going along, confident, but not overly confident. But you have a good level head, I feel like. And one way or another, you're just going to keep getting through the difficulties. I feel like you're capable of not overreacting or getting overly upset about something. Like, I mean, unless it's something serious and you get upset, but I feel like you're the type that you can calm back down if you do get upset about something and just stay steady and keep moving along. This King of Cups, I don't know if you're involved with someone. There may be someone coming into your life that's going to be attracted to you and admiring you and wanting to get to know you better and wanting to go out and have some fun together. The King of Cups lives pretty well. This person might be of a water sign or have a lot of water in their chart, but is doing well for themselves, lives a good life. So, a lot of prosperity around them. So this person might want to start getting to know you. You might be trying to focus on your work and that sort of thing, your life, and keeping that going and getting that moving the way you want it. And so it might kind of catch you by surprise, you know, if you're not involved with somebody right now. And you've got the Temperance card to try to keep things balanced. Okay, try to have a good balance in your life. because so you got this moon card in the background. Like this is more past. This might be people, jealous people talking behind your back or something, but they're not going anywhere. I mean, excuse me, they're not accomplishing anything. That's what I meant to say. I've got to get water again. My throat gets dry. Okay. And so let me see. Let me get you a oracle card also. Here you go. Look, Ursula, the situation will improve. Trust. Yeah. Just stay on track. Keep your goals, your dreams conscious in your mind, right in the front of your mind. Keep working towards what makes you happy, what's good for you, and things are going to be improving. Okay. Yeah, you're not. You're too. You got too much together, Ursula, for to be down for long. Things are going to get back on track for you. Just keep focusing on what's important to you. It looks like things pick back up again and start and get smoother for you. I'll put it that way. Okay, and then that's Ursula. Thank you, Ursula, again for your donation. I hope that helps. Okay, now we've got Elisa. Elisa, you still there? Let me thank Elisa. Oops, wait a minute. Right here. Okay. Let me post that one. Uh-oh. Let's see. Unique lash petals. Okay, thank you, Unique. I got to make an announcement. Don't anybody else, if anyone else gets on board here, don't make another donation because it's going to be too late at night. I've got too many that I'm going through here to have any more. Okay, so Unique, you're going to be last. It looks like so. Um, don't make any more donations for tonight, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. It's just going to be too late by the time I'm finished here. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if I should say end of donations for tonight. Stop making donate. I don't know. I don't know. Just if anybody just came on and you're thinking about making a donation, don't do it because it'll be too late. Okay, let's see. Let's see who is next. Oh, that's Elisa. Okay, I just thanked Elisa. So let me go back up and I got to go read Elisa's question here. Elisa, I'm scrolling. I'm looking for your question. I don't know if I passed it up already. Let's see. Oh, okay, you're back up here. Let me keep going. I'm looking for it. Elisa, I'm still. Oh, it works. I'm still looking. I guess it's higher up still. Oh, here we go. Elisa, is Fernando thinking of me? We have been not talking or communicating. The first thing comes to my mind is yes, Elisa. I do believe Fernando is thinking about you quite a bit. That's what I'm getting. Was there some kind of argument? Because I feel like Fernando sometimes maybe gets a bit of an attitude, almost like aggravated about something. So I don't know if you two had an argument. Are you just purposely not communicating with Fernando, like staying back? Did you just back off or something like that? Because I'm just feeling like he's a little agitated, aggravated, but thinking about you quite a bit. Um, kind of like he does want to talk to you, but he feels like you're holding back, if that makes sense. So, did you two have some kind of an argument and then you just stopped communicating? Is that what went on? Let me scroll down, see if you're answering me, Elisa. If you're still here, and you're welcome, Ursula. Thank you. Um, Elisa, I do feel Fernando is thinking about you. Let me, I feel like, let me, I'll shuffle a couple of cards for you. But just looking at your question, I do what I'm getting is yes, Fernando is thinking about you. I get a bit of a defensive attitude though from Fernando. He feels like he can be kind of argumentative or defensive or I don't know. It's like yeah, I get an ego. I get a bit of an ego. Like he wants to be right and you might if you two have a disagreement, maybe you just get quiet and pull back or something. um, I'm not sure unless you two just, you live a distance from each other and you don't talk that often anyway. But I do feel like he's thinking about you quite a bit, Elisa. So that was your question. Is he thinking about you? And I feel like yes, totally thinking about you. If you have something online that you do, like like if you're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I feel like he goes and checks. He might go check your post to see. Hi, Chaley. Don't make. I'm not taking any more donations just in case you were thinking about it. Okay, I've got a number of people that made donations, and it's going to be late by the time I finish with these. So I just don't want anyone else making a donation tonight. It's going to be too late. But I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. Okay, hopefully in the daytime. I'm trying not to do them at night because of this. I end up staying up too late. Um, but Elisa, I do feel that I don't know how great of a match Fernando is for you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. He just feels like, to me, gets defensive, or it just feels like your personalities are not ideal. And maybe he hurts your feelings sometime in things he says. Maybe he can be kind of abrupt or something. I'm not sure what I'm getting. It just feels like he can be a little more assertive and maybe hurt your feelings or something. And maybe you just pull back and you're quiet. Um, I'm not getting a perfect match with you two. I feel like there's somebody else that would be a better match for you. And so you might want to figure it could be the universe. Oh my God, Elisa, this is for you. Uh, this is aligning with what I'm about to say. The universe might be doing you a favor. Big, happy changes for you, Elisa. Yeah, I would not, I would kind of stay back. I wouldn't be reaching out to Fernando. No, I would, if it were me, I would just try to think of myself as single and available and open. He hasn't reached out to me. Oh, you know what? I think he might be aggravated at you because you're not reaching out to him, Elisa, because he's got a bit of an ego, is what I'm getting. Oh, you deleted everyone on your Instagram. Elisa, I feel like there's somebody else that's a better match. And this card coming up, big happy changes. I don't feel like that's with him. I feel like that's possibly somebody new and something. I want to start over. You should. You should. You should start over. But I don't think you should be waiting on him. I feel like he's waiting for you to reach out to him. He's got a bit of an ego, Elisa. That's what I'm getting. And I don't feel like he's a great match for you. I do feel like there's somebody else that would be more caring on the same level, more on the same page with you. Anyway, I hope that helps. Let me get moving along here. So, Felicia, you're next. Felicia, you still there? Or did you fall asleep on me? Let's see. Thank you, Elisa. Yeah, he does get defensive, stubborn. Oh, yeah, big time. And believe me, if you ended up being serious with him or getting married, it wouldn't get any better. It would be worse and worse. You might be in a situation similar to Rosario's friend, and you don't want that. You need someone who's really on the same page with you and really, you know, loving and affectionate and good and on equal footing with you. Yeah, he's arrogant. He's arrogant, Elisa. Let's just tell it like it is. He's arrogant. Cyber. Okay, good. You're there, Felicia. Let me go back. And it's almost like it takes so long. You got to set an alarm to wake up to listen to your reading. Um, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for your question, Ursula. Let's see. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for you here. Yeah, you asked your question a long time ago. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cyber, Ursula. No, cyber was. Wait a minute. Cyber is Felicia, right? Wait, cyber, Felicia. No, I did Ursula. You Smitty. I did that. I'm sorry. I'm getting myself mixed up. It's Felicia, which is cyber. Okay, that's who's here now. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be getting people mixed up here. All right. So let me think. Cyber. Cyber. I'm gonna put Felicia. I like using a person's name if I can, because I get feelings from a person's name. Thanks, Felicia. Okay. There. Let me scroll back down again. There. Okay. And then let me go back up. Lisa. Wait, didn't I just answer Elisa? Elisa Manzini. Can I donate for a question? I guess that's a different no, because I'm finished for the night with donations, and I'm just gonna answer the ones that I already. It's another Elisa. Yeah, I'm getting really confused. Like, wait, another. Is that the same Elisa? Because I know this name, Elisa Manzini. I think I've seen you on here. Yeah, check for me tomorrow, Elisa, because it's going to be too late. It's already getting late for me. Still got a number of people to get to here. I'm planning to be back on tomorrow, so please be on the lookout for me tomorrow, Elisa. I'm hoping earlier in the daytime though, because this keeps me up too late at night. I'm really trying to do these in the daytime, not at night. So, but I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would if it wasn't so late. So, yeah, please check for me tomorrow because I do plan to be here. But hopefully, oh, okay. And that's the other Lisa. Thank you. Let's see. Um, Let me get back up. So now I'm on Felicia. Felicia's question. I got to go back up and find yours, which is you. Wait a minute. Cyber. Okay. Cyber. I don't mean to be getting people mixed up. I'm scrolling back again for cybers. Oh, here we go. Okay. Felicia is cyber. Okay. Should I stay with my current divorce attorney or switch? Also, do you have any idea of my next career? I haven't worked in 17 years and I need to be able to support myself, kids, and pets. You know, right off the bat, looking at this question, Felicia, I don't get a bad feeling about the current divorce attorney. I feel like you could switch. I feel like you could find a better one, but I feel like you got to be really careful and picky if you do switch, okay? Because I do feel like there could be a better one for you out there. So if you are feeling like this divorce attorney is not giving your case the attention or the not being determined enough, to get fairness for you, anything like that, that you're getting some red flags over, a little uneasy feelings with this person, divorce attorney. The current one does feel to me like they're trying to do the right thing. That's what I'm getting. You know what I'm wondering, Felicia, is if they're more conservative, almost like trying not to ask too much or trying not to, look like they're being greedy on your behalf. Or I'm almost feeling a sense of almost like their sense of satisfaction of having a case be worked out and closed is more important than getting the best deal for their client. That's what I'm feeling like, almost like this current divorce attorney. And I feel like they probably have a fairly good record if I'm looking at them correctly. Um, Good enough, but I feel like this is not someone who's going to reach too high. It's almost like being more conservative, kind of like, well, this is a safe amount to expect to get. If you get this, we shouldn't have any problem getting this amount for you or getting this or that for you, that sort of thing. Whereas there might be another attorney if you're picky and selective and interview a few different ones or ask for referrals, maybe from somebody you have confidence in. Like if you have a friend, a female friend or whatever that went through a divorce and they came out of it pretty good, you might ask them, what kind of attorney they have, what do they think of them, et cetera, and consider that as a resource, for a referral. Um, but I feel like this one is suitable. I just feel like there could be someone that would do a better job for you, Felicia. That's what I'm getting here. Um, so I don't think it would hurt if you're not too far into it, because you don't want to pay too much. Like if you've already had to pay a whole bunch of money to this one, then you got to go turn around and pay, where you end up paying double to the attorney. And so any additional amount you get doesn't pay off. You got to weigh everything out that way. Is it worth it? You might do better by trying to inspire the current attorney to reach a little higher and go a little faster and get a little more done on your behalf, and see if they take to your encouragement and go after more. Like maybe you could even come up with things and say, look, it was this, and that way. And I feel the fair thing for me is to get this, or that, or this amount, that amount, these items, or that, whatever it is. And you being firm to let the attorney know that's where you're coming from, because this attorney feels to me like they try to please everybody and kind of, you know, just have things get worked out so they don't have to haggle a whole lot or argue too much or, you know, come on too strong and that sort of thing. I'm getting that kind of feeling, but not a bad feeling like you just got to get out of there and drop them. I don't really get that from them. I mean, if you're getting that, then you need to listen to your feeling. Manor, it's too late. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow, so I won't be asking any other. Um, oh, okay, you gave me some other options: Woodworth and Saint Marie. Huh. Woodworth to me looks like kind of a tough character. Whoever Woodworth is, I don't know if that's one firm called Woodworth and Saint Marie or it's two different people. This Woodworth feels like kind of a serious, tough character. So they may not back down too easily, like if your ex's attorney is trying to get pushy about things. Saint Marie. Saint Marie feels good, but at the same time, I almost feel like Saint Marie might let money slip through their fingers that belongs to you somehow. Like, let's say they're negotiating, and Saint Marie is optimistic, and things are looking good, but then somehow lets something slips right through their fingers. Oh, I was gonna say that word bulldog about Woodworth. I was gonna say that. I stopped myself from saying it. Felicia, that's the word that came into my mind, that he was a bulldog. He's just a serious character. Like he would be the type if you're talking to him on the phone to get a status update or something, you just real be serious and kind of tough and okay, well, I got this done. We're working on that, and blah, 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 we'll let you know more later. Or, like no nonsense, just get the work done. And not somebody's going to sit there and have a nice big conversation with you unless it's the very beginning and they're getting whatever information they need or something to get set up. Um, yeah, he feels like he doesn't take anything off of anybody. Saint Marie feels like they can they might have a lot in their hands and let half of it slip right through their fingers for some reason. Um, I don't know. So, if I were to pick between the two, I think I would go with Woodworth. I'd go with the bulldog, and even if I like Saint Marie's personality better, I'll put it that way. I might like, you might have a real nice conversation with Saint Marie and all that, and everything might be looking all good and rosy, and the next thing you know, they let important things slip right through their fingers. That's my suspicion of Saint Marie. So, unless you just want to have somebody you can have a real nice, pleasant conversation with whenever you talk. Uh, Otherwise, and whereas Woodworth, he's going to be short on words and just go, and he's tough. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And then the other thing was about your career. Let's see, what's a good choice for you? And I feel like with your career of Alicia, you have choices. I feel like you have really good management skills. Did I see where you said you haven't worked in 17 years or something? I feel like you have management skills. That's what I'm getting from you, Felicia. Um, you feel like you could be in some department and be over. Do you like plants and stuff? I don't know why I almost got an image of you being at a nursery like a manager or something. Let's see. Let me go back. I got to go back. All the scrolling. That takes a bit just going through all the scrolling. Okay, let's see. Cyber. Okay, cyber. Do you have any idea of my next career? I haven't worked in 17 years. I need to be able to support myself, kids, and pets. Yeah, that's all the more reason you need somebody like Woodworth to make sure you get every penny you have coming to you so you don't have to work any harder than necessary. Um, I don't know why I just got an image of you being in some kind of environment where you're kind of like managing or supervising things over an area. That's why I was asking if you like plants. I could almost see you out in a garden center having a job, maybe being in charge of or some other department or something that's comfortable for you. I see you just being in some kind of a job where you could end up, even if you don't start out being an supervisor or management or whatever. Woodworth works on Christmas, they say. You see that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd go with Woodworth, because it did feel like the other one you could stay with him. Everything's low key and but he's more conservative. He just wants to get things settled, get all the papers signed and be done with it and not have any trouble. Whereas Woodworth, he's not afraid of trouble. His middle name's probably Trouble. It's like don't mess with him. He's very tough. So yeah, I feel like you should just, as far as a career, you should think about work you think you might enjoy and apply for jobs. But for some reason, look into, if you like nurseries and plants, look into any kind of nurseries in your area and see if they have any openings. You might start out just as a salesperson or something and end up like a supervisor or a manager over the area, over a portion of it or something. I just see you kind of like in an area that's kind of open and a lot of merchandise. It might be something retail. Um, I mean, unless you want some kind of office job I feel like you could work in an office. You could work in an office. It feels like it would be more stressful, though. Might give you a headache sometime. I feel like you need to be in an open area for some reason. So it might be like a retail environment or something. Yeah, I would look into nurseries in your area. I mean, maybe you don't know anything about plants and stuff, but you might find getting the fresh air. I don't know what climate you're in. If you're I'm down in hot Florida. This would not be the time to be working at a nursery unless you could stay in the air conditioning. Although I know whenever I go to Lowe's nursery, they have a big giant fan blowing on the cashier there, but which is nice when you're checking out. You got the big fan on you. But I would look into nurseries if you think you like plants and being around nature and stuff. I just feel I don't know. I just see you around in a big open area. So, but it feels like they end up putting you in charge of something. That's what I'm getting. So I would look into that. And here, let me get you a couple of oracle cards, and I got to move on to the next person. Oh, look what you got here. Peaceful resolution. You see that, Felicia? The other opposing attorney gets scared and backs down from Woodworth, possibly. That could be. And then look, you've got Angel Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Yeah, so just, I think you should go talk to that Woodworth. And, oh, look at this. Career transition, Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So things look like they can just fall into place for you. But yeah, you should get whatever you deserve in that divorce, and you should have a bulldog on your side, I feel like. So you should go. Oh, you're from Florida. Oh, so you know about the hot weather. uh, oh, you live in Oregon. All right. Yeah, you got all those trees and yeah, that's cool weather up there, except for I think in the summer they might get a little hot weather, from my understanding, but overall nothing like what we have in Florida. So yeah, go apply for some nursery businesses, or maybe even for a Lowe's, Home Depot. But I would even look at nursery businesses because I feel like you might start out as a typical employee, and then they might give you an elevation up to a supervisor, manager kind of person. That's what I feel like, because I feel like you have management skills. You'd be good at that. And also, you got a smooth way about you when you're dealing with people. You can be firm and tough, but you're really good and reasonable. The word reasonable comes to my mind. You're really a reasonable person to deal with, and that would be good for people working under you at some point in the future if you get that. If you get that elevation like I'm seeing for you. Yeah, so I don't feel like people would have a big issue with you. Okay, you're welcome, and thank you. Thank you, Felicia. Okay, let me see who's next on my list. That's Katie. Okay, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Sorry to keep everybody waiting. Katie, you're still awake? I mean, if you're on Eastern time. Let's see. Let me go back and find Katie's question. And then it's Andrea, and then Rosemary White, Natasha, and then I think there was one last one after that. I think that'll be the end that I didn't write down yet. I'll get to it though. Okay, let's see. But I got right now it's Katie. So let me check on Katie's question. Okay, Katie. Yeah, let me post one of these. Thank you so much. And you sent $4.99 twice. Thank you so much, Katie. Okay, let's see. I mean, that's how it looks on here anyway, if I'm looking at that correctly. Okay, so can you please see if Jordan will be able to heal his emotional side and reconcile with me this year? Oh, you know what I'm getting with Jordan? I feel like he even feels guilty. I'm getting that. He feels guilty about something. There's something from his childhood, Katie, that I'm getting that was difficult and made him feel less than. I don't know if maybe the parents were too busy for him. I don't know if he had several siblings and there wasn't a lot of time or attention given to him. It just feels like he felt alone inside of himself when he was a little kid, and almost like he felt like he wasn't that important or valuable, and he didn't matter that much or something like that. That's what I'm getting from Jordan. And he feels guilty. Now, I don't know if he did something wrong, if you two had an issue where he was not being nice to you or something. If that's the case, he feels guilty about that. If not, you know what? concerns me about him. I wonder. I just feel like he's got self-esteem issues. That's what I'm getting, Katie. That Jordan has self-esteem issues. He doesn't think that well of himself, or he just feels like he's small in some way. Um, so I don't know if he flips back and forth sometime and, acts arrogant. I'm not getting that in general. I'm getting more of not being happy inside of himself, feeling guilty about something. But it does feel like it stems from childhood. And he may have come into this world from his previous lifetime with some insecurities. That's what I suspect. But they did not get healed in his childhood. And so, you two could reconcile, but I feel like there's still going to be issues with him. He almost feels like he wants to escape. I don't know if he goes sometime and smokes marijuana or, does something like that to kind of have a little escape thing, you know what I'm saying? Or any other kind of drugs or alcohol or any of that. I don't know if he does any of that. I'm not saying he does, but he just feels like he's not real happy inside of himself. And so he could, that type of personality to me could have little escape mechanisms like that. I'm not saying he does, he may not, but he feels like you're too good for him. That's what I'm getting, Katie. He feels like not only that, he looks at you as a stronger character than him. You might put him in his place or be very open with him about your feelings, about your observations, and it might make him feel kind of like he's in a weak position, that sort of thing, and he doesn't want to deal with it. So he might go within or back off, back away, do stuff like that. That's what I'm getting, Katie. So I feel like you can't expect too much from him, even if the two of you do get back together. That there's still going to be issues. No, I don't feel like he's healing too quickly. That's what I'm getting. He's not healing all that quickly. Um, I don't even know for sure if he's going to um, completely get healed in this lifetime. Everybody's got free will, and we can all work on ourselves and all that sort of thing. Um, but I just don't. I just feel like I don't feel the incentive inside of himself to make the necessary changes he needs to make because I feel like he's got self esteem issues. That's what I'm getting, Katie. And that's a tough thing. You can't reach inside of somebody and turn on their self esteem. It'd be great if we could do that for people that we love, but can't always do that. So, I feel like um, I mean, I just feel like there might be somebody else that you might end up meeting, Katie, that would be a better match for you. I'm not saying you ought to just give up on him, but I'm not real confident about him healing from these issues that fast. I feel like he can be a pretty nice guy. He does look at you like you're ahead of him, like you're over him in some way. I tend to feel like you're more outspoken and maybe you've kind of told him maybe told him things that he didn't like hearing that bothered him. It struck a chord with him because of these self-esteem issues I'm getting. So, I feel like the best thing you can do is just encourage him. Just be his friend. Don't be trying to force a reconciliation right now if you two are keeping in touch. If you're keeping in touch. But I feel like you should be open and not because he needs to do a lot of healing to be on the same level as you. That's what I'm getting, Katie. And you know, I'm just not having a lot of confidence in this relationship long term. It just feels difficult because I feel like he would have a tendency to pull back and withdraw and get into his own head about whatever or um I just feel like you're more of a um He could very gradually over time, because everybody's got free will. And I feel like he can be a nice person, you know? I do feel like he's got his angels around him. They're just being patient with him and just being tolerant with him. But I feel like the best thing you can do if you two are talking is just to try to provide him with encouragement, but don't be trying to force you two to be getting back together. Just let him. He is very nice. Yeah, that's what he feels like. He's a nice person. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as somebody who gets real mean or anything. Yeah. He could over time, Katie, over time. He is a nice person, a good quality person, but I would say just do what you can to encourage him. Okay? Help lift his spirits if you two are talking and everything. And just see if that might help lift him up. He needs to be able to lift himself up, though. I don't want to get back together if he is unhealthy. No, you should not. I wouldn't be trying to push that at all. But if he wants to be keeping in touch and talking here and there, I would say just provide him encouragement, upliftment, light. Just do those things, okay? Start picturing him healing. Just picture him going within and healing from within. That's what I would recommend that you do because it's up to him. It's up to him. And then you've got Angel Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That's for you, Katie. Take care of yourself. Bring happiness for your own life. Picture him healing. Picture him healing. Ask God and his guardian angels to help him along and to help him to heal. But I'm just getting it feels like it might be a good while. I don't think you should be waiting around holding your breath at all, Katie. Okay, you could be waiting for a long time. I don't think you should be waiting on him. I feel like you should start reclaiming your own independence and thinking of yourself as being single and free and available, wishing him healing and wellness and everything going well for him and him picking himself up, but understanding that if he doesn't do it in a timely manner, you could meet someone else because I do feel there could be somebody else that's going to be a much better match for you, Katie. That's what I'm getting. But you're better off just picturing him healing while working on your own life and feeling independent and free for yourself because you could be waiting longer than what you should be waiting on him. It's not a good idea to try to wait. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay. So, but yeah, I think if you are keeping in touch, just try to give him whatever encouragement that you can and try to lift his spirits when you talk to him. But live your own life in the meantime. That's I feel like you really should focus on you. And I mean, and this card even said it here. Focus on yourself, caring for yourself, and building your life up. And if he starts catching up and he catches up to you, fine. But I feel like somebody else could very well come along in the meantime. That's going to be a better match for you. Okay, and unique lash petals. You're going to be last, but next is going to be Andrea. Let me write that down. Unique lash petals. If I can, let's see. There. Okay. But next, so I hope that helps, Katie. Next is Andrea. Thank you, Diamond. I know she said she had to leave for work. She or he. I'm not going to do it tonight. Check back for me tomorrow on Friday. I'm planning to do another video tomorrow. Okay, it'll be Andrea and then Rosemere are after Andrea. So let me get to Andrea. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for Andrea here. Where's Natasha? Oh, Natasha's after Rosemeyer, and then Unique Lash is last. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm looking for Andrea. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Andrea, it's your turn now. Thank you. Thank you all for your donations. What does this eclipse pose have in store forest me for me? Okay. Can't type. Yeah. This eclipse pose. Okay, let's see, Andrea. I like that. That's a nice card. Andrea, I'm getting some positive direction for you in your life at this time. It's all around you. It's circulating all around you right now, Andrea. And I'll shuffle some cards for you too. But I'm just getting a lot of good, light, positive energy for you that's just circulating all around you. It feels like you're a bit of a take charge person anyway, Andrea. Very clear minded. You are good at looking at the big picture, and you're kind of a, you're an intelligent, forward looking, look good at looking at the big picture kind of person. Take charge. I don't know if you're in any kind of management or supervisor type position. It just feels like you have a strong character for something like that, for being in charge or having your own business, that type of thing. And I do feel like things are good for you all around this time. There's some good trends for you. Let's see what the cards have to say for you too. Okay, let me see here. Yeah. You got temperance, which is meaning just maintain balance in all of your activities at this time and going forward. Look, you got the chariot card. Yeah, you can go ahead and move your chariot forward anytime around there. There's opportunities if you're looking to change jobs or get an upgrade in your current position, anything like that, or have a business or starting a business, any kind of things you're working on at this time, that it's a good time to really be making your plans and moving forward, even if you're not ready to move forward on something right now, to be laying out your plans and as far as where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to do it. I feel like you don't have to get moving on things right away, but I feel like your chariot is ready once you feel you're ready if you're putting together a plan. So this could be something in your career, whether you're changing jobs, moving up, or want to do that, or have a business of some sort, whatever it is, or just, you know, relocating, whatever it is. I just feel like you have a lot of good energy swirling around you all around this time with this eclipse and everything. And so this is the time to be making your plans. That's what I'm getting. And so, look, you got the Nine of Cups. You'll be celebrating your prosperity. Things will be going well. Judgment, you got a renewal rising from the ashes here. Yeah. So, whatever things you may have been through in the past or dealing with challenges, whatever, it does look like you're just rising from the ashes and ready to move forward with new beginnings. This is all about new beginnings here. Eclipse is about anyway, and you'll be doing a very good job of juggling whatever you need to with your money or your work that you do, your responsibilities, your activities. You're already very good at that. Very detail oriented is what I'm getting, and so you're good at juggling and getting things done. Look, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going to be celebrating up ahead. I feel like that's coming up ahead for you, that Nine of Pentacles, where you will be celebrating, enjoying what you've worked for, what you've been going after, your prosperity, all your coins, living a nice life for yourself, creating your home in the way that you want to have it, that's comfortable and happy for you. You might be out in nature, which is really good. It's very healing to be spending time in nature. And so, let's see. You've got improving health also. So if you've had any kind of little health issues, Andrea, that you've been dealing with, it looks like things are on the mend for you, on the upswing for you in that area. Let's see what else you have here. Let's see. Look, you've got Archangel Raguel, divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So that's good. Yeah, I just feel like you have a lot of opportunities in front of you. And this is the icing on the cake, too. Angel Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Yeah, this is all about putting together your plans. We're all around this time. I don't feel like anything is holding you back, Andrea. So this is the time to put together your plans of what you want for your life and be working towards that. And even if you don't rush right into it right away, it's okay. Just put together your plans and make a decision. Make your plan for when you're going to be pushing forward, because it looks like you have a lot on your side right now. This is just a good time all around now. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting. And Kushboo, please check back for me tomorrow, because it's too late for me to take any new questions. I'm finishing the ones that made donations right now, and I'm planning to be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Kushboo Yadav. So if you want to be on the lookout for me tomorrow. And thank you also, Katie. So so Andrea, I hope that helps. Thank you again for your donation. And let me move on to Rosemary. Hope I'm saying that right. Let me scroll back up here. For Rosemary. Okay, asking me and Lee are going to be together. Let's see if there's anything else there. And then it's Natasha after Rosemary. Oh, Rosemary was a $5 PayPal. Okay. All right. Let me thank Rosemary. Okay. And yeah, it looks like the question was about, let me go back and read it as I'm scrolling back again. All this scrolling. Oh, Lee. Okay, Rosemary and Lee, are you going to be together? Lee. Rosemary and Lee. I do feel that Lee likes you a lot or has feelings for you. Rosemere. I'm saying Rosemary. Maybe it's Rosemere. I do feel that Lee has fond feelings of you, I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here. Scrolling back down here. Hold on just a second. Oh, there we are. Okay, there's that. I'm thinking Rosemere. Maybe I misspelled it. I feel like Lee is very fond of you. That's what I'm getting, Rosemere. I may have said Rosemire. It's Rosemere, whatever. I'm sorry if I misspelled something. Let's see what I'm getting here. Let's see Angel Answers card. You have helpful people. I don't know if you have other friends around you between the two of you. There could be some common friendships, or maybe you and Lee would end up being around other people and having some nice times together. And it says, look for a sign. I don't know. Are you two around each other? Oh, Unique, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will do yours tomorrow then. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so look for mine tomorrow. Okay, I appreciate that. I am tired. You're right. It's almost 11 for me now. I was thinking I was going to close it out by 10 o'clock or 10:30 at the, or really, I was even thinking by 10 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm planning to come back tomorrow. So, yours will be done. Okay, Unique. And by any chance, if I could not get back tomorrow, I'd be back Saturday. So you'll definitely get yours. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, so, but Lee, I do feel like Lee is very fond of you, Rosemere, and you two could be together. I don't know if there's some distance between you or something like that going on, but the two of you could be around others. We're not together. Yeah, it's a possibility. I don't know if there's something with maybe you two might be in some group situation sometime. I'm not sure. I just feel like we just talk sometime. Okay. All right. Um, maybe I don't know if you would ever want to suggest going and meeting Lee for a cup of coffee or doing something like that. You could try doing something like that because I feel like Lee is fond of you. Okay. So I would not rule it out. I don't feel like you should be holding your breath waiting for you and Lee to be together, um, because there could be someone else that you would meet also. But I do feel like Lee is fond of you. So I feel like it might be a good idea just for you. It says no need to worry. See that? It's like, I don't know, you might want to suggest a get together for a cup of coffee or something and just see. And if Lee is oh, too busy or whatever, then just let it go. But I do feel like Lee is fond of you, but there could also be someone else for you, is what I'm getting. So I don't think you should be waiting around holding your breath, just wanting Lee and no one else. I feel like you should be as open as you can. And I do feel you could be meeting somebody else and getting together with somebody else coming up. And it might even make Lee feel a little bit sensitive. Lee might get a little sensitive feeling about that, almost like bothered if 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 Lee finds out you're seeing someone. So I think you ought, not that you want to go try to make the person jealous. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying you should think of yourself as single and free. Don't be waiting on Lee. But if you make a suggestion to go get a cup of coffee sometime or whatever, and Lee doesn't care for the idea, I would let it go. But in general, you should be thinking of yourself as single and free and available, because I feel like there's somebody else you're going to attract to you that you're going to be having a lot of fun with. That's what I'm getting, Rosemere. So I hope that helps. And thanks again for your donation. And then next is Natasha. And that's the last one I'm going to do, since Unique Lash said you don't mind yours for later. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So let me go back to Natasha. Yeah, because it's late for me. It's almost 11. So let's see, Natasha. Okay. Yeah, I'm scrolling back up. I'm looking for Natasha's question up here. Here's Natasha. Okay, but I don't see the question yet. Let me look for Natasha. Let's see. Did I miss? Maybe I got to scroll back down for Natasha. I'm looking, Natasha, I'm looking for your question. Or if you just wanted a general reading. Let's see. I'm scrolling down now to see. Natasha, let me know if you asked a particular question. You can retype it too, because I'm scrolling along here. And I'm not seeing it so far, but there's a lot to scroll through here also. Oh, can you tell me about this guy that I like? Oh, Jackie, whatever. I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more tonight. So just finishing up. Natasha's the last one I'm doing tonight. So don't anybody make a donation because I won't be able to get to it tonight. It's gotten too late for me. Natasha, did you give me any details? Let's see. Can you tell me about this guy I like? If it's the one I'm picturing that I'm getting right now, I'm feeling like Natasha, the one I'm looking at right now, I feel like may not be as reliable for you as you would want in a guy. Okay. That's what I'm getting right now. Give me his first name. Type out his first name for me, okay? Natasha, type out his first name. Let me see if I get anything from his name. But right now, I'm feeling like he's attracted to you. He likes it if you're attracted to him. But right now, what I'm getting, he may not be as reliable a guy as you would like. That, Natasha, type his name for me so I can look at his name. You don't have to give me the last name. Just give me his first name. I just wanted to see if I can get any better details about him that way. Because that's what I'm getting right now, that he may not follow. Oh, Bill. Okay. Yeah, Natasha, I feel like you better be careful with this guy, okay? I feel like I'm getting mixed feelings about this Bill. Eek. Yeah, I'm getting some negative feelings about him, Natasha. You better take your time and get to know him slowly. I mean, I don't know if you're dating yet, or you just met him, or you just see him around, you're attracted to him. I don't like the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting some negative energy, Natasha. Um, yeah, I feel like you should be careful. Get to know him very slowly. Don't rush into anything. I hope you haven't already rushed into anything with this guy, Bill. He doesn't feel real good to me. I feel something negative in his energy. Um, like, not that he's going to tell you a lot of times people put on a good face and they show you what they want you to see about them when they want to make a good impression and all that sort of thing. And so if you're talking to him or around him right now, he might be trying to do a little bit of a sales job on you. Not that he feels negative about you. I don't mean that. He feels like he's not as reliable, and I feel like there's some kind of little issues with him, where he's not as nice a person as he might be showing you. He might be acting. That's what I was just saying. Sometimes when you don't know somebody really well, they'll seem really nice, well adjusted, and then you start spending time around them or getting to know them, and you find out they're not that nice. That maybe they're kind of, I don't know, kind of mean spirited or something. Not dating yet, but like him so much. Okay, I would say take your time getting to know him. Do not be, if you start dating and spending some time together, don't be pressured to go quicker. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him pressure you into anything. I tend to feel like this person can just be more interested in himself and what he gets for himself. That's what it feels like in a relationship if he sees somebody, but he feels like he's not that reliable. That's what I was getting from the very beginning, that you could start seeing him and thinking you're getting close, and then all of a sudden he's out doing something else or spending time with other people, or it feels like that. That's the kind of negative energy I'm getting. Like, he might be putting on a real good show for you. It might be a big facade, what he's showing you right now. That's why I'm saying you should really take your time getting to know him. I'm just not getting the kind of energy I want to get from somebody. You see that? Look what I just pulled. 9 of Swords, where you might end up, if you start seeing him and thinking you're getting close, and then all of a sudden he might be, um, not available, or who knows what. You know what I'm saying? Not following through. He might be looking at you and looking at somebody else. I'm not liking what I'm getting here. Page of Swords, that's somebody who's not very honest. I'm not, yeah, these are cards I'm pulling. I don't like this, Natasha. I don't like what I'm getting here. Ah, there's somebody you're supposed to meet. This King of Wands, this is someone who's going to be very down to earth and honest, doing well for themselves financially. Hardworking kind of person who's worked very hard to get everything they have. But I don't feel like that's him. I feel like that's somebody different. I just feel like you need to really take your time. See that the 7 of Swords coming up, somebody dishonest. Just really get to know him, Natasha, slowly. Like if you two start spending time together, and don't be pressured, don't be manipulated into doing anything sooner than you want to do. You know what I'm talking about, Natasha? You need to be strong, keep your wits about you, where you're kind of weighing things out, looking for red flags, listening to your feelings when you're around him, or after you've been around him, or even after you get off the phone talking to him. Do you get a little uneasy feeling, or do you get a really good smooth feeling? Or if you two are talking about things, and let's say you go out and you just start getting a little bit of an uneasy feeling, like everything's just not adding up just right for you. Listen to your feelings. Don't ignore them just because. P. Roy, don't make any donations. I'm finishing up. I'm about to close this out. He's charming. I'm trying hard to be strong. Oh, okay. Be careful. Be careful then, okay? Because I don't like what I'm getting. So you got to have a lot of self-discipline here. And if you two do get together and all of a sudden he's trying to kind of coerce you in one way or another to move things along, accelerate things a little quicker than what seems comfortable to you, just stand your ground. P. Roy, don't ask any more questions. I do donation and free ones, but I'm finished for the night. I'm getting ready to close this out. So I'll be back tomorrow though. I'm planning to anyway. Um, so yeah, Natasha, I feel like you should just really go slow. No, P. Roy, how many times do I have to say no, no, no? I'm finished for tonight. Okay, you can check back tomorrow. I plan to do another one tomorrow. Or for whatever reason, if I'm not here tomorrow, I'll be here Saturday. Don't ask me again, please. So Natasha, I would say just yes, be strong. Take care of you first. Maintain your own sense of self respect and what's good and what's right for you. And don't cave in any way if he's in any way trying to charm you into moving things ahead quicker or any of that kind of stuff. Because you could end up, this could be you having sleepless nights, being upset before it's all over with. Okay. So, no, you need to have a lot of self discipline, take it very slowly. If you two start getting together, hanging out together, whatever, then just go slow And if he's not crazy about going slow, I would interpret that as a red flag, because I'm getting negative energy behind that charming demeanor. I'm getting something that's not adding up correctly. So that might be that might be his way. You know what I'm saying? Of being very charming to get what he wants, when in reality he's just thinking about himself. Because that's what I was getting. That he's more self-indulgent. It's more about him, what he wants. So I would say keep your guard up. Okay, be pleasant, be nice, keep your guard up, maintain your sense of independence, self-sufficiency, inner strength and confidence, that you're not going to be swayed, you're not going to be manipulated, you're not going to be charmed, have the pants charmed off of you, literally. Because that might be what's on Bill's mind before it's all over with. So you need to look out for you. You come first, Natasha. You have to be your priority, not him. Okay. So but I mean, I pulled out too many negative cards, and then there's one good one that is not him. This is somebody completely different. This King of Wands. That's who you deserve. Somebody good, who's a good character for you. So you've got Black Jaguar, old soul, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yeah, I wouldn't get hung up on being with him. I think you just need to take your time and just don't give in to any pressure, whatever you do. So and if he gets aggravated or seems to lose interest because you're taking it slow, good. Yeah, if he starts acting like he's going to pull back or lose interest, then you need to just cut the cord. Fine, let him go. That's all. Because that's could be his way of manipulating people to do what he wants and all that sort of thing. Hang on, looking forward to the future. Yeah, Natasha, you need to stay as independent and self-sufficient as possible, and don't be wooed or woed or whatever the word is too easily by somebody who's turning on the charm. Oh my God, the word snake oil just came to my mind. What did they used to call people, dishonest people, a snake oil salesman or something? That, and I never used that term. So for that to pop into my head, somebody put that there. Yeah, you got to be on guard, Natasha. This King of Wands, this could be up ahead. I don't feel like he's right there right this minute. I feel like get clear of this stuff, see what happens, but take your time and listen to your intuition with this Bill person, because it doesn't feel good to me. Um, Once you're out in the open, out in the clear, and moved on from that situation, continue to maintain a sense of your independence, self-sufficiency, sense of who you are, your own inner confidence, that you don't have to be with someone. You want the right person for you, and you can be on your own until that time happens, and then you will attract this person. Okay, but I feel like it's after you clear this stuff you're around right now, so it might be in the months ahead sometime. It could be, maybe later in the year, in the coming year, whenever that would be. It would be worth the wait, though. I can tell you that, Natasha. It's not going to be somebody who's going to be causing you so much stress you can't sleep at night. Okay. So I say the more you're having a sense of your own independence, your inner strength, your self sufficiency, that you're taking care of yourself first, you're your first priority, the more you're going to have a barrier around, or like an invisible barrier around yourself for the ones who are not looking out for your best interest. And the more you can keep moving forward in your life and attracting the right kind of person into your life. Okay. So it's up to you. It's up to you. You have to kind of be out in the clear and really having a complete sense of your own independence and self sufficiency, Natasha. So the more you're doing that, the better for you, and the more likely this person's going to be able to come into your life. Oh, look, you got dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. That totally includes being loyal to yourself. Okay, and thank you again, Natasha. And I'm going to have to close it out, everybody. And I'm hoping to be here tomorrow And then Unique Lash was very gracious and offered for me to just do it tomorrow. Unique Lash said they could hear in my voice I'm tired, which I am. It's 11 o'clock now here. Oh my God, I've been here over 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. No wonder. So I'm just going to say thanks, everyone. And thank you all so much for your participation, for your donations. I truly appreciate it. And look for me tomorrow. I'll post an announcement. Just be on the lookout for me tomorrow. And by any chance, if I'm not here tomorrow, I'll be here Saturday. I'm sorry, not tomorrow's Thursday. By any chance, if I'm not here tomorrow, I'll be here Friday. Um, so just be on the lookout. But right now, I am planning to be here tomorrow. Okay, so thanks everybody, and I'm going to go ahead and end this now. It is very late for me. It's a little after 11. I have been on here a very long time. And okay, thank you, Natasha. Thanks again. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate all your donations. Much appreciated. So good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, or good morning. And hopefully I'll be here tomorrow. So look for me tomorrow.